Hello, it's Ash and welcome back to my channel. Now this is going to be a nice stretch if you've just had a long run or if you need a little bit of a longer stretch where you can unwind. We're going to come down onto your back. If you're like me, I've had a busy week this week. I've been doing a lot more filming for a 12-week program that I'm doing at the moment. So go feet nice and wide and just start to just roll the knees left and right. So I've done a lot more sessions as well as my own routine this week. So I'm feeling like my central nervous system, so my brain, my body, my muscles, my heart and my lungs are all a bit overworked this week. I've just done my long run this morning, had my breakfast. I'm going to come and do this slower, easier, longer stretch to help everything recover, bring my central nervous system a little bit more back in balance. So if that's you as well, if maybe you've had a busy week and you've been busy rushing to and fro, or you had busy home life or work, or again maybe in your training, this is going to be a nice way to just hit the pause button on all that intensity and all that stress. So just start to take the hands out into like a Y position now. As we're rolling those knees left and right, just actively stretch the fingertips away from the shoulders so you can feel a little bit of a stretch through the ribs and the armpit area. You might start to notice that that goes into the hip area as well as your knees go left and right. And just start to settle into a nice relaxed breathing rhythm, because that will help relaxation and that sense of balance. Because when we're stressed, overly stressed and overtrained, our resting heart rate will be elevated, and that's a good signal that we're excessively stressed or overtrained. And we can reduce our heart rate by slowing our breathing down and signalling to the central nervous system, it's okay, let's relax. Okay, as you come over to the left with your knees now, just push your right knee down towards your left heel. Just feel that stretch in that right hip, maybe the top of the thigh area. Look over the right armpit and just reach that right fingertip up that little bit more to create that good stretch through the ribs. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, come over to the other side, nice and slowly. So knees to the right. You're going to push that left knee down towards the right heel and look over the left armpit. Reach the left fingertip up that little bit further. So it's as if you're reaching the left hand away from the left knee. You should feel that stretch going at some point or many points throughout that sort of diagonal line from the fingertip down to the knee. Let's do that one more time each side. So come over to the left with the knees, push the right knee down, reach the right fingertip up. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, come over to the other side. Again, push the left knee down, reach the left fingertip away from the knee. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just slowly start to bring those knees back to the centre. Bring the knees into the chest, let's massage into the hips. Keep the lower back nice and rested and supported into the floor, and massage the lower back with the weight of the legs. So move the knees left and right. So we're working into the hips, but also into the lower back. And if you find any points in the lower back that feel a little bit tender, just pause into them and use the weight of the body that's pressing into the mat to give them a self-massage. So do you notice any tender or achy spots that need a little bit of work? I'm conscious of that. I say the word little quite a lot. And I'm also conscious of saying my t's, because where I'm from, we tend to skip our t's. So if I say the word little and I say it with a pronounced t a bit more, I know that that's my brain trying to sort of forcefully correct a word. Okay, so just massaging again, just left and right still. Okay, we're going to keep the left knee up and we're going to stretch the right leg to the bottom corner of the mat. So the bottom right corner of the mat. Actively push that right heel away from the hip and bring that left knee in towards the left armpit and get a bit of a massage, so really gentle massage into that hip and maybe feeling that in the inner thigh as well. Keep breathing. Start to stretch the left leg to the bottom left corner of the mat and bring the right knee into the right armpit area. Give the knee a good squeeze, give the shin a good squeeze, sorry, don't want to compress the knee. And then massage into the hip. Just check how you breathe in. Really important that we check regularly how we're breathing, because we tend to hold the breath or brace with the breath. Okay, and then just stretch the legs out nice and long. Just stretch the hands out, so touch the toes together, stretch the hands above your head, and just really open up the body, just like a nice big long pencil. Take a breath in, and then as you breathe out, just bring the hands down. Let's bring the feet up a little bit, and then we're going to bring the knees nice and wide, and we're going to take the right arm out to the side as well, and we're going to use the right side as a counterbalance as we bring the left foot. So the left hand is going to come to the left ankle area or the left big toe if we can. It's on the arm is on the inside of the leg. We're then going to pull the foot up and away from the centre line of the body. Now that's going to lift the weight over to the left. So what we're trying to do is counterbalance with this right arm and right knee, and also just squeeze your tummy muscles, your abs a little bit to push the right hip down into the floor. It will lift a bit, and then just massage into a stretch, a 7 out of 10 stretch, and then release it. So you're going to feel that maybe the back of the thigh and the inner thigh on the left, maybe on the groin area as well on the right. And breathe. Might even be getting it in the calf muscle and the Achilles. So slowing the breathing down. And then just slowly bring that leg down. Feel the after effects as you just have that windscreen wiper. Left knee is going to open out wide, left arm comes out. So this is the counterbalance side. Bring the right foot up and take hold of the ankle area or the big toe, and then take the foot away from, up and away from the centre of the body. And then massage it when it gets to about a 7 out of 10 stretch. As you get there, just check which side is tighter, this one or the other. And then where can you exactly feel the difference? Is it the same intensity, or is it slightly different where you feel the stretch? Okay, and then just release that foot all the way to the floor. Just roll the knees over to one side, bring yourself up into a seated position. I'm going to go into the inner thighs again. Okay, so get comfortable onto your bum now. I'm going to bring the bottoms of the feet to touch. And this time we're pulling the heels into the hips, but not too aggressively. Have a little bit of a wiggle around into the glutes. Get comfortable, get tall through the spine. Gently pulling the belly button into the heels. Relax the jaw and the shoulders. Take a breath in. And it's as if you're pushing your knees down to the floor. And as you breathe out, just gently bow from the chest down towards the feet. And that's going to open into the inner thighs, but also you just round in through that upper back a little bit. Okay, and then inhaling, lifting. And exhaling, slowly rounding. So if you can do this in a really slow way, it's really nice and soothing with the breath. So you breathe in, lift up. Exhale, relax and soften down. Again, you're not trying to force anything. You're just letting the breathing and the movement do the work. Maybe have a bit of a smile. Notice how nice it feels to spend longer time helping your body recover. How was your run? Have you been for a run today? How was your run? How was your mind on your run? Was it busy or was it quite clear? Could you take everything in? Was you aware of your body as you was running? Okay, I'm going to come up. I'm going to stretch the right leg out nice and long now. And from here, what I'm going to do is take the left foot. So left hand backwards, left foot over the right side of the mat. I'm going to hug that the right arm around the left knee. Get nice and tall. Use that left hand. I'm going to massage into again, this hip and glute area. So I'm massaging the knee into the armpit and then releasing it. Drop the shoulders, relax the jaw and breathe. So it should feel like a really nice stretch down this outer part of the thigh into the hip and bum area. So I'm in long sleeves today because it's starting to get into autumn here in the UK. It's getting a little bit brisk. So keep breathing. Actually, it was a really nice blue sky run today. I went for a hilly trail run. And there was a lot of people out on the trails. And it was a really, really clear day. Coldish, but clear. And I was very grateful for my run today. It was one of those ones that you put in the good category. Okay, and so from here, take the hands backwards. Now, we're going to keep this left ankle area onto the thigh, walking the hands back and bring the right foot up towards the hip. Now, find the right amount of intensity where we can roll the knees to the left and then roll the knees to the right. So you go all the way over. So you're massaging into the hips and the glutes. So you give them all a good squish into the mat. So go slow. Make sure you keep your elbows and your shoulders soft, so you're not locking those out. And how you breathe in here as you do this. It's a really nice mobility exercise, so a nice dynamic stretching movement to do. With that little bit of a self-massage feel to it as well, if you can feel your glutes. Okay, so then from here what we're going to do is push your forehead now, walk your hands up, push your forehead up towards your toe. Again, don't judge your body against my body. If your body's not able to go as much into the stretch as it, you listen to your body, don't copy me. Just push your forehead in and keep holding and breathing. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the right leg a little bit further out now. So a bit further, and then you're going to walk the hands back. Right hand, so right foot's there into the mat. Right hand is going to stay backwards. Left hand's going to take hold of the big toe. We're going to stretch into the arch of the foot and the big toe. We're going to flex and stretch the big toe and the arch of the foot. I think I just repeated that. So you just gently massage, pull the toe up and then release it. So if I can just show you. So I'm doing that. I'm really slowly pulsing. But I'm resting my ankle area onto the thigh. Breathe as you do this. So if you've ever had plantar fasciitis, you'll know that this is one of the stretches to do to help. Also, it's a really good way to just keep on the preventative by doing this type of stretch. Okay, and then just stretch both legs out nice and long. Give them a little bounce and a wiggle. Feel the difference between the left and the right sides. Okay, we're going to bring the right foot up now and take the right foot across the mat, across the left knee. Hug that left arm around the right knee and twist and look over that right shoulder. Drop the shoulders down, relax the jaw. Massage the knee into the armpit, then release it. Keep breathing. Again, notice which side feels tighter. Is it this one or is it the other side? Okay, and then again, just start to release the hands back. Bring the left foot in. Find the right amount of stretch where you can roll through this now. So again, the foot comes to the floor at one side and then the knee comes to the floor at the other side. Keep the elbows bending backwards. Just check that there's no tension in the jaw and the shoulders and make sure you're breathing in a way that helps your body recover, gets the oxygen into the body. We're not doing this fast. Again, everything we're doing in this is all having that recovery mindset. So not just physical recovery, but it's also about giving your brain that space That opportunity to hit the pause button before we go back into our busy lives. Okay, and then this time, bring the left foot up a little bit closer to the hip and then push the forehead towards the big toe. Breathe, push the belly button into the left thigh and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just release the left foot further out and then bring the left hand back. Take hold of that big toe. And again, we're stretching, flexing the big toe. So just gently massage into a stretch and then release it with the big toe. Smile. Again, smiling is a really nice way to help shift our mood and lighten any sort of gripping or crunching with the jaw maybe, or clenching with the jaw. Okay, and then just release the legs out nice and long, massage into the calves and the hamstrings, a little bounce. And then from here we'll bring the right foot as if you're bringing it into the hip. Take the left foot back, but create a gap between the foot and the knee. Now we're going to use the left hand, we're going to get into the quads and the hip flexors. So we're going to bring the left foot into the left hand, pull the hip up, and we're going to walk the hand. So just have a look at the screen a moment. If you feel like you need to go a bit deeper into this, what you can do is pull the knee further away from this foot to create more of a gap. But just start out here as you push into that right hand and twist and look over the right shoulder. Now you can, if you need to go a bit deeper, but again, it's not a competition, really careful and be mindful of how your body feels. Now slowly start to pull the heel into the hip, find a 7 out of 10 intensity, stretch and then release it. So massage. And if you're feeling a really deep stretch that's too intense, make it easier. We want your body to open up and we want to reshape it one stretch at a time. We're not trying to reshape it with this stretch, with this one stretch. We're not trying to brutalize it. It takes a period of consistent stretching, gradual, progressive work. So have that mindset, because our mind does like to have quick results, likes to have everything right now, or have it yesterday. I know as well, because my brain's like that. So you've just got to take a breath, be patient. Okay, and then just release that foot, and then we're going to switch around. Let's go to the other side of that. Let's get into the right side. So have that gap between the foot and the knee. Pull the right foot into the hip, twist and look round, use the left hand. Pull the right heel in and then release, massage. And going back to that sense of patience, that is something that I personally struggle with. I'm very impatient. And I've often struggled with having patience throughout my life. But that just leads to burnout. So if you can cultivate patience, work on it, it is a really powerful tool. Okay, almost there. Release, nice and slowly. Just feel the after effects. Which side felt tighter? Was it the right or the left? So come into a cross-leg position, and then from here we're going to sit up nice and tall but not too tense. Have a move around, get comfortable onto the bum, and then we're just going to place a hand over your chest area and a hand over your belly button. And you can look down towards your hands, or you can close your eyes for a moment, just for a few moments of mindful breathing. Now just notice which hand moves the most. Is it the hand on the chest or the hand on the belly? If you can, just start to focus on making the hand on the belly be the one that moves. So the hand on the chest stays relatively still. It might take effort, or it might come quite easily. Think about expanding those bottom lungs and then all the way down into the soft belly area. And this is going to set you up nicely now. So we can take a pause. We can take this calmer breathing rhythm with us for the rest of the day. So we're not carrying that stress around with us. So well done for being here and just having this longer stretch. I hope you've felt that shift in how your mind and your body feels after spending this time. Just take a nice full breath in and just release a gentle sigh out through the mouth. If you've enjoyed this practice, this good stretch, do leave us a thumbs up. I'd be very grateful for that. If you could also comment, put thanks for the video, be really appreciative of that. It's really great to read all of your comments and reply back to you. And if you're interested in lots of exclusive courses and programs, have a look in the link in the description below. You can even get a 7-day free video insight into that Run Better membership. Have a look in the link in the description. So well done for being here, giving your body that little bit extra and trying to find that balance, and I shall see you in the next video. Thank you.